All right. Hi, friends. Today I have the honor of introducing a brilliant student who has excelled in her CA Inter exams. Please give a warm welcome to Sneha. Sneha from Coimbatore. Congratulations, Sneha, on your outstanding performance in the intermediate exams and scoring 81 in audit, 73 in EISSM. And it's not just about the theory papers. 77 in advanced accounting and also 74 in financial management and economics for finance. I mean, all papers you have managed to score 70 plus. That's really outstanding. Congratulations, Sneha.
Thank
Welcome
you, sir.
to this episode, I should say, wherein I'm going to introduce you to all the students who are going to watch you and learn from you. So how does it feel, Sneha, scoring this amazing marks?
Sir, I didn't expect this much, but I guess I could recollect stuff from the chapters which I omitted. So it helped me in exams. I didn't expect this much, sir.
But yeah, so how you're saying that you were able to recollect the points and put it in your papers in the exam. So
Yes, sir.
so I just want you to ask, I mean, see, getting this marks in practical papers is still, we just get to see a lot of students scoring 70 75 in FM or let's say advanced accounting, but when it comes to auditing, 81 is like super amazing. So I just want to ask you, I mean, how did you approach studying for auditing and EISSM? Did you have any specific techniques or strategy?
So to start off with audit, before that, I have actually been doing my college and CA simultaneously. So
Mhm.
they gave me permission for study leave, sir. But it was about 2 months, and we had to attend college exams which occurred during those 2 months. So
Okay.
the semester exams and the other exams took a major part of the 2 months, and I was left with only little time to watch the classes and complete the syllabus. So
Mhm.
I thought if it goes like this, then everything would get piled up and I won't be able to study. I had to do something about it, and I enrolled in a test series
Okay.
and took chapter wise test whenever I had time and during weekends. This helped me not to accumulate syllabus and gave me a motivation that I was at least making some progress. So
That's
when I
amazing.
gave
Yeah.
the test series for both the subjects, it really helped me to be on track and also not to lag behind. And specifically talking about audit, I just concentrated on the ICI study materials, sir, the true or false and the one words provided by them. And after completing each chapter, I went through the material which was provided by you for the questions which are behind each chapter. It covers most of the MTP, RTP, and previous year questions. So and for EISM, depending on the study material didn't help me, so because it was very vast. So for that, I studied from the book which was given by you. It
Mhm.
was the concept was given point wise, like the way we had to present in our exams. So it helped gave me an idea about how I have to write my answers in my exams. So overall, and the most important thing is, people used to tell me if we listen keenly and properly to classes, it would like reduce our work to a major extent. I didn't believe them when they were telling. I was like, how is it possible? We have to study after that. Just listening to classes would not do us miracles. But then I experienced something during my May 2023 exams that like completely changed what I thought and proved me wrong. So what happened was, during my EIS exams and during your revision videos, you told us to study all the 5 chapters, but I didn't have time and I could complete only about 2.5 chapters during my before my exam. So
That one and a
when
half days gap you're talking?
yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. All right.
So I could complete only 2.5 chapters, and before that, I had studied the other chapters just once. Just I have
Mm-hmm.
watched your revision video once. Only that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
so during
apart from the regular classes, you watch the
yes, sir.
revision videos also, the
Once.
nuggets Once.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
And while I was sitting in the examination hall, I prayed that no, the questions shouldn't come from those chapter 3 and 4. So, but a lot of questions came. The first question was from chapter 3, it was environmental controls, and the second one was green computing from chapter 4. I thought how will I be able to attempt? But when I started writing, I could recollect what like the whatever you had told during our classes. You had said that if this question comes, please don't leave it. Write at least these points, and you had mentioned few points. So those points came to my mind, and I was able to write at least something relevant for both of the answers. So that really helped me.
That's right. That simply means you were very attentive while watching
Yes,
the
sir.
lectures. That's really nice. And for both auditing and EISSM, so when you were watching the lectures, and also how important is it to have a conceptual clarity? What do you think? I mean, did you focus more on understanding the concepts, or was it just mere learning?
I did focus on understanding the concepts. So that is why I was able to recollect stuff while
Right.
writing exams. And the MCQs part, if you have a really good understanding, then it is
Absolutely.
really
Yes.
easy to score in that. And but in few cases, like when there is a shortage of time, or if there is a lot of points and it is completely unrelated to each other, then in such cases, I used mnemonics.
Okay. All right.
And but if you use that for the whole subject, it's really
Of course,
confusing,
it's
and
gonna get totally
we
messed up, and yeah.
yes, sir, and we can't remember them during our exams. But
Yes,
in a
because
few
it's a
cases,
lot. EIS and
yes, sir.
SM both, if you see, and if you keep on making mnemonics for each and every topic, it becomes very cumbersome, and students might get confused during the exams. That's okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's
So in
fine.
few cases, it helped me not to miss out points in exam for a few questions which
Right,
were
right, right.
difficult, sir.
Right. Okay. So maybe so even if you made few mnemonics, you still feel that conceptual clarity is important. Only after
Yes,
that you can resort to all
of
those
a
techniques
few
and all.
questions.
Yeah, that's completely acceptable. That's fine. Okay. So again, 81 and 70. How much was it in EISSF? 70?
73, sir.
Three, yeah, 81 and 73. I mean, in theory papers, people generally say that these are theory papers, and it's really very difficult to score these good marks. So I want to ask you, I mean, can you give any writing tips or presentation tips for all the students who are going to watch this particular video, so that they can follow whatever you did and score such wonderful marks?
I'm not sure of what I did, sir, but during examination, I completed my MCQs first. So after that,
Okay.
I had a lot of time. I
Right.
made sure that I wrote very slowly and neatly, because in theory papers, if we write to the point, it is enough. So we'll have a lot of time to think and write. And myself, I don't like mixing up the order of questions always from my school time.
Childhood
I
days.
don't.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So even if I didn't know the question, I would just pause, take some time, and think about the points which comes to my mind, and then write. If nothing comes to my mind, even then I would just leave a page or two and then go to the next question. I wouldn't change the order, sir. And all the questions which I wrote were just to the point. Everything was point wise. I didn't
That
write.
means no become type answers, no writing
Yes, sir,
unnecessary
no
things.
paras anywhere. And during my audit exam, most of the students in my exam hall were getting lots of additional sheets. And I was really scared that I hadn't written enough. Even my main book was not yet filled. But I'm happy that ICA accepts small and to the point
Yeah,
answers.
so that simply means it's the quality of the answer which matters over quantity, right? Writing
Yes,
and
sir.
filling unnecessary things, and it's not going to fetch you marks.
Yes, sir. And coming to revision, I could complete my classes only by the mid of April. So I had about 2 weeks to completely. I had studied once when I wrote the chapter-wise tests in the test series.
Right.
And after that, during the 2 weeks, I had completely gone through the ICI study material. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just that. And after that, I studied before the exams. And your EIS nugget revision were the best, sir. I thought if I just at least pass, I should write a comment telling everyone to go through their lectures, go through your lectures if they are planning to omit any chapters. but here I am talking directly to you.
See, I would never recommend anyone to omit any chapters because there are only
Yes,
5
sir.
chapters, and you also saw it that the very first question in the exam was from chapter 3. Yeah. So I mean, generally, all my revision sessions, I try to make it as concise as possible, but I try not to skip on any conceptual
Yes, sir.
part. Yeah. So that actually helps in the
Yes, sir. Even
exam.
for audit, the lectures which were available, like audit of banks, automated environment, they were super helpful, like with the flow charts and all. It's easy to retain stuff,
Right,
sir.
right, right, right. Nice.
I
I'm so
wish you put a
happy.
lot more nuggets video, like for SM and audit.
Yeah, no, so it's very honest, it's SM Nuggets also we have, it's a paid course.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah. But see, if you are watching regular lectures, it's not very essential that okay, you have to have that nuggets, but it's good, okay, it's for
But
revising.
after watching the EIS nuggets video, we get a confidence that yes, we are thorough about this chapter.
Right,
And it
right, right.
doesn't take lot of our time, so we go with the pace that you're going in, so we complete a chapter within those 2 hours. We don't tend to ponder upon it for a lot of time.
Yeah, so I had put in for all my nuggets and revision videos, I put in a lot of efforts, I think, from the students perspective. And of course we have to keep in time, keep a track of the time also. So in EIS, probably I ensure that each chapter is over within 2.5 hours of time. So all
Yes,
the
sir.
5 chapters, I think you're able to cover it in good 10-11 hours. And similarly we do it for audit and for SM as well. Okay, but yeah, I'm so happy to hear that the nuggets actually helped you. And when I read the comments that I have in the nuggets videos, I really feel happy that the videos are helping so many students and they are really loving it. I'm so grateful and thankful to all of you for the love that you show me for my lectures and the nuggets part. That's incredible. Okay, so again, any specific advice or suggestion you have for the students who are going to watch this video and then appear in the upcoming exams, because not just about audit and EISSM. You have scored extremely well in all the 4 papers, 70 plus in all the 4 papers. I mean,
Yes, sir.
if yeah, so what advice would you like to give the students who are preparing for, let's say, November 23 or the upcoming attempts May 24, etc.?
There would be some students who like they won't be having enough time, and they would get scared thinking
That's
that
always there. That's always there. No one has, no one will be like, oh, I have enough time to revise. And no, I've never heard this from any student.
So I would like to tell them that I completed my classes only by April 15th or 20th, the whole syllabus. So I had only the last 2 weeks to go through the whole, like whatever I had studied. And it was just a single revision, but the ICI study material, I went through it thoroughly. It really helped me a lot. The questions were for audit, the one words and true or false all just come as a line from the textbook, just the exact line.
Right, right.
So the doing that and also attending tests in
Hmm.
correct intervals helps us to retain stuff. And so I would suggest them not to get scared. If I can study at just the last 2 weeks and watch Sir's revision video and get marks like above 70 plus, then anyone can do it.
But I have a small disclaimer to make here that you're saying two weeks of studies on watching revision is only possible when you have the conceptual clarity. So you had already
I
watched the lectures and all.
watching the classes carefully and clearly.
Right, right, right. So you had the conceptual clarity, and then for preparing, you watch the revision videos or maybe
Yes,
appearing for
sir.
the test series and all. It definitely
Once I
helps.
had gone through the study material while appearing for tests, the chapter wise tests,
Right,
and
right.
then second time during those 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice, nice.
So it was
So,
just
so
once a revision. I had done revision only once, and it was before exams.
no, so I feel you have done you when you wrote the test also, you were
Uh,
already preparing, and then
the
okay,
yes,
official revision you can call it at once, but very honestly, if I feel you have already done multiple revisions while appearing for the test, then again official revision, then the
that was
revision.
just chapter wise, sir. So the whole syllabus, I mean, the
Okay.
whole subject at once I studied during those 2 weeks.
And then you had 1.5 days of time before each
Yes,
subject
sir.
also. But anyways, you have scored really amazing marks, and I wish you all the best for your
Yes.
articleship and all the things that you want to do ahead. And I'll see you soon in CA final classes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much,
Definitely,
Sneha.
sir.
It was so nice to talk to you, and I feel definitely students who are going to watch this will be motivated. If you have any questions to ask from Sneha, if you have any questions to ask regarding preparation, please feel free to comment in the comment box below. Probably I'll ask Sneha and answer all your queries. Thank you so much, Sneha. Thank you so much,
Thank
everyone.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.